Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to How to Videos. I'm Onur from How to Do channel. Now, today I'm gonna show you a basic tutorial for Adobe Premiere, Adobe Premiere CC specifically. Within a very short time, you will succeed video mixing. And let's start. This is the very basic opening scene. As you can see, there are 4 sections. And each one has a simple role while you are doing video mixing. This is the source channel where you can see the source video clips and or your basic mini videos which you will mix. You can see here, and these panels are for editing those videos. This is media importer. You can select here import one or multiple files in order to create a media library for your project. This part is important actually for professional usage purposes. You have to import all files in one folder in order to use that project file whenever you need. If you change the folder of video clips or some effects or some music, etc., you can't use that project file then. So you have to keep them organized and together. So this is the import section. This is the timeline section, and this is the rendering section. Timeline, as you can imagine, this is the part where you decide what happens when. And this rendering section is the part where you see what you did. This is the final result. So let's start some video editing with Premiere. Here's a video. I'm just dragging it. As you can see, it opens. Yes, it's now imported. As you can see, this is a vertical one. Actually, it's not a vertical video. It's recorded by an iPhone 5. It's horizontal, but when the file is moved or recorded by an Apple device, it can happen. So let's make it horizontal first. Now, if I click here and drag it here, it's opened by video and audio both. If I click here and drag it, only video comes, and if I click it and drag it, only audio comes. Now I want both, so I drag it here. As you can see, this is our track. The upper one is video, as you can see, V1, and the lower one is audio. They are connected. If you click one, the other one is also highlighted, but actually you can unlink them by clicking here. If I unlink them, I can edit them one by one, but this is not the case for now. As you can see, it's still vertical. Now let's come here, effect controls. Let's click the track. This section opens when you click into the exact track you want to edit. So there's only one track here, so the effect is just for it. I'm clicking it again. Now come here, motion. As you can see, there are opacity, remapping, volume, panner, motion. There are lots of video affixes, but now we will use rotation. These are anchor points. As you can see, these are little clocks. A clock means something happens when you need it, not a common affix. For example, I put here, for example, notation. As you can see, it comes here for a little dot. Sorry, not here. Yes, as you can see, it can delete since it's really. By the way, you can click and drag it. This may cause for scaling the timeline. For coming closer, you can see the little dots properly. Anyway, let's rotate it. For example, I'm gonna rotate it minus 90 degrees. Now it's in the right direction, but as you can see, the canvas is still vertical, so the video seems to be cropped and there are black holes in the video. So we have to rotate the canvas also. So come here. This is a general problem, by the way. This is a common problem, and so few people know this. Come to sequence settings. As you can see, the horizontal and vertical points are not in the right place. This one should be here, and this one should be here. This will ask. Okay, as you can see, now it's perfectly vertical. No loss in resolution, no loss in scale. This is now horizontal. So let's change the scale. As you can see, this is the end of the video. Now we can add more videos, or we can crop this video, or we can delete audio. We can create a new audio sequence in the video, etc., etc. We can do whatever we want. By the way, if we use scaling here, the video, let's drag this, or you can see we can still arrange the video within this canvas. Let's put it in the original phase. Now the opacity also is a important parameter. I'm gonna show you how it happens. Let's import another video, for example this one. Yes, this one comes, drag it here. Yes. Now if I drag it here, as you can see, I can put it anywhere here. I wanna put it in the end of the other video, but if I put it here, now you will see that the video changes here, which means if we go upper layer as in Photoshop, the video will be showed by the layer in the upmost. So I don't want to overcome other layers. By the way, let's roll back this one. Yes, as you can see, video comes here, it comes again, and change in the right place. Now what happens if you don't need a part of the video? For example, let's drag this one. As you can see, this is mark in, this is mark out, which means I will do something between those marks. You will choose what you do. So let's come here and put mark in. You can hit I in keyboard for in, and for example we come here and hit O for out, or you can click here. This one extracts the video within the selection. This one leaves the video within the selection for departing the video. Let's extract now. I'm clicking here. As you can see, the start point of the video is now deleted. What happens if I don't need something in the middle of the video? Let's start it again. I'm clicking or hitting I and hitting O. Now this part is selected. Now I'm extracting it. As you can see, now this part is not here now. What happens if I just want to drag the video here? For example, at this point, I want to change the view. I want to use another camera view. Let's see what happens then. Let's For example, I wanna use this part. For example, this part. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We did wrong. Now, hitting these ones will deselect. Now, I'm clicking I, and in the end of the video, I'm clicking O. Now I'm gonna extract it. Now we have a very little clip here. I don't need the audio, for example. I'm gonna unlink them and click on the audio track and hit delete. As you can see, now it has a video with no audio. If I drag it here, for example, here. By the way, this symbol makes the video longer or shorter. If you drag it, you can just cut the video for a shorter one. Yes, let's put it here. For example, the video comes here in this view, and when comes here, as you can see, the camera changes, and after that sequence, the original camera comes back. Let's create it a longer one, for example, and create another video. For example, we don't have to choose this one. For example, if we have another video, let's select this one. For example, I and O. We have selected it. Now we are only dragging the video. We don't need the audio here. As you can see, it has come. Let's drag it here. As you can see, this is a video, this is another video, this is another video. At this point, only this one will be displayed. Now you will see the original camera comes, the upper layer, and the topmost layer, as you can see. So if you put an upper layer, you will see the upper layer. And as the upper layer finishes, you will come back to lower layer. So this is the logic. I can put these tracks here, as you can see. Now, as you can see, we have a video, view is changing, another video is added in the end. Okay, so let's decide this is our video. For example, what if we need an audio? For example, a track or music is playing in the background, for example. Let's drag an MP3 file here. And as you can see, the audio track is visible. You can choose any part, but will need all of it. So I'm just holding the audio track and come here. Let's drag it here. No, can't drag it here. So let's copy it then. Let's copy it. I'm just clicking Ctrl C and Ctrl V. As you can see, we have a background music now. Let's drag it a shorter version. As you can see, we have an exact length, at the exact length of music now. You can hear, by the way, because I'm not recording the output volume. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Audio gain. You can see that I can decide how much I will hear the volume. So if you leave it 0, it will come as it's recorded. How much the volume is, you will hear as it's in the original version. But for example, say there's a speech in the video, so you need a background music in very low volume. So put it here a minus degree, for example, minus 25. Put it OK. Now this one has a lowered volume, but this one is not. So you have to do it for all of these. If we have a longer audio, we wouldn't have to do it one by one. It will be only one track. Anyway, let's group it. Now they are group. Okay. Now we have a background audio. We have multiple camera views. All of them are attached to each other. So basic mixing is done. You can add more effects for whatever you want here. Opacity or time remapping. For example, if you want this video for playing in a faster duration, for example, come here, speed duration. As you can see, if I put it here 300, it will be really fast, 3 times faster than the original one. So this part will go faster than the original one. You can see it's faster now. So you can edit the duration of the video as you want. So let's Ctrl Z and take it back. By the way, this is the rendering quality. If you leave it full, the screen is shown in the full quality, but the rendering will be really pain in the ass. You can't see what happens at an instantly. So leave it in quarter for mixing process, and in the end, when you will have a final render or you will export the video, just make it full. Now, what can I show more? As you can see, there are audio effects. For example, you need some reverb effect, etc. You can just click it and use it. There are many effects. I'm not gonna show you them one by one because there are lots of effects, but you can choose transition effects, audio effects, lumetri effects, any effects if you want. But this is the basic idea. You just put the videos together, make the audio channels, make the video channels, and you will have a final render. So what will happen now? Just save the project and then export. Come here, file, export, media. Now, as you can see, this is the final rendering section. You can choose any of these file types, but I suggest you to use QuickTime for shorter rendering time, but use H.264 for faster rendering. You can choose exact resolution, or choose match source. As you can see here, if you click here, you will choose where to record. For example, here, this will be the name of the file. If you can change the name also, and that's it. If I click export, it will start to calculate the rendering. but it will take a lot of time, so I'm not gonna click export. But this is the very basic of the Adobe Premiere. It's a really handy program. I suggest you to be the veteran of this program, because you can create many and exciting videos for your YouTube channel or for your memories, etc. But I'm also suggesting you to learn Adobe After Effects. Premiere is the basis of the After Effects. If you create a video section or video mixage in the Premiere, you can open this Premiere project in the After Effects, and you can create some visual effects in the After Effects, and your video will be looking very professional. So this is the very basic of the Adobe Premiere, but I'm gonna make a video for After Effects also. I suggest you to look for it, and I hope you find this useful and you like this video. Hope to see you in the next video. Until then, please don't forget to subscribe. See you guys.